I was going to start this video off with there's been a lot of debate around whether or not you should have a niche when starting your recruiting business, but really there's no debate. Everyone seems to believe that that's a must-have. I've had a lot of really good phone calls and Zoom meetings the past 5 days with recruiters who want to start their own recruiting businesses. And the one question I get every time within the first 2 minutes is, hey, I don't know what niche I should go into. I keep seeing that I should be in a niche. And it becomes paralyzing. It's paralysis by analysis. I think it's really holding people back from doing the things that are most important in starting your staffing or recruiting business, which is identifying a target list, start talking to candidates, get a candidate pipeline, growing, having really good wins and conversations every day, meaning that when you start your recruiting business, it is my philosophy for the most part that you should really attack the candidate side first. Okay, the jobs will come. A lot of us get hung up with, I gotta get a job, I gotta find a client. I don't believe in that. I've started 3 staffing companies in my lifetime. The first one I started, I was obsessed with getting a job and a client. The next 2, it was all about candidate marketing, to the point where 2 or 3 months I spent just making a goal to have 10 to 20 quality conversations every day. And then out of those 10 to 20 candidate quality conversations, getting 2 or 3 candidates, get their resume prepared, get a write-up on them, and I would start pro-marketing them. It was bait in the water to catch the big fish. And that method worked really well for me. It helped me scale my staffing company faster. I got a placement quicker. That was a good way for me to do it. So I say all this because you don't need a niche. Don't get hung up on the niches. I know a lot of times you hear niches are in the riches. I think that's how they say it, or the riches are in the niches. Forget about it, all right? Just find something that's working, like IT, for example, healthcare. I know it's saturated. I know it's competitive. I get it. But, look at it this way. People are making millions and millions of dollars as recruiters working in IT and healthcare. So the proof of concept has been established. You know that companies are going to spend money to hire recruiters to find them people. And it's high in demand. Healthcare and IT, high in demand. Go after it. If you know that industry, if you've done IT or healthcare in the past, then start your recruiting company in those fields and maybe target, companies with headcount of 1 to 250. Start with the smaller companies, less red tape, less politics, no MSP, no vendor list nonsense, and develop a relationship. This is my espresso, by the way, my afternoon espresso. Develop a relationship with the hiring manager and get a placement there. So that is my advice, 2 cents for the day, is stop getting hung up on the niches. You don't need a niche to start your recruiting company. Pick something that's working and go after it, and you will be successful. Happy hunting.